those who did the heavy lifting of the Republic without the benefit of applause. But I challenge you, do not stop, please.
Honorable Sara Z. Duterte.
Thank you. Please take your seats. To former President and now Congresswoman Gloria Macapagal-Arroyo, to the officers of the Ayala Group of Companies, to our very important guests, mga kababayan, mga kaigsuunan kong Dabawenyo, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Madayaw, umayong adlaw kaninyong tanan. Magandang araw sa inyong lahat. Unahon-una na ako ang pagtimbaya kaninyong tanan o isa ka mainiton na happy araw ng Davao, mga Dabawenyo. O ang amuang pagpasalamat sa inyong pagsuporta sa 90th anniversary celebration sa Office of the Vice President, sa amuang pop-up exhibit karon o sa amuang book signing kauban si former President Gloria Macapagal-Arroyo. Daghan kayong salamat. Davao City turns 89 this month. It's 1 year younger than the Office of the Vice President. The City Hall marks 89 years of service. And today, the Office of the Vice President brings its 90th anniversary commemorative book and pop-up exhibit for the Dabawenyos. 3 milestones in one afternoon. Here in Mindanao, where history has never learned to arrive one thing at a time. For decades, the Vice Presidency was misread, set aside, kept in reserve, treated as proximity to power rather than power itself. The assumption was that standing one heartbeat from the presidency is a position of waiting, not of purpose. That assumption is always wrong. Former President Arroyo is here, who is also a former Vice President, and she is the only person in this room who has held both posts. And I learned from the pop-up exhibit, your father and you are the only 2 individuals in our country that held both the VP and President positions. See, may natutunan tayo sa never thought of that before, na bilangin, pero I learned there's only 2 Filipinos. For her, succession was not hypothetical. The line was called and she answered. Her presence today is not ceremonial. It is testimony. An exhibit about public service should be placed where the public actually is. I thank the management of Ayala Malls for opening this space. Alongside our private sector partners, we are bringing extra plus ordinary to 90 locations across the archipelago, bringing history to Filipinos. This exhibit and the book, first in line, are the permanent records of 14 leaders who held the Republic together. They were not, 14 lang kasi yung hindi pa tapos yung pinaka-15. Hindi natin alam kung ma-impeach siya o hindi. So hindi pa tapos ang kwento niya. They were not always celebrated, but they were always necessary. To the young people holding the books today, you are not here by accident. You sought out names from your textbooks, conveniently skipped. You looked past the glossy summaries and found the leaders who served in the shadow, those who did the heavy lifting of the Republic without the benefit of applause. But I challenge you, do not stop at these pages. History is often written by the victors and edited by the comfortable. I dare you to dig deeper into the nuances and counter-narratives that have been pushed to the margins. A book shows a timeline, but only a patriot uncovers the truth between the lines. Study the decisions made by the VPs that were unpopular but necessary. Question the silence of the archives. Understand that our history is not just a collection of grand speeches, but a series of difficult, often messy, human choices. I ask you to be the keepers of the record, because every republic stays alive, not just because it has a past, but because its youth has the courage to demand a history that is honest, complete, and unvarnished. Duty, continuity, legacy. Don't just read about them, defend them. Atong panalipdan ang dungog sa atong nasod. Let us stand for the honor of our nation. Mahalin natin ang Pilipinas para sa Diyos, sa bayan, at sa bawat pamilyang Pilipino. Shukran.
Thank you, Madam Vice President, for your message.